can call us anytime. You can also text us. Text JJR and whatever's on your mind to 96893. Listen to this. I have 3 boys. 2 of them are college. One of them is in high school. The one that's in high school is a senior. He's going to graduate in May, whenever school ends, right? Then Blake, my wife, and I are quote-unquote empty nesters. Oh, no, change of plans.
What?
Turns out my son Jake is graduating in May. Also, didn't think about that one. What's he going to do when he graduates in May? Come home.
I guess so, right?
Right? So Blake says to me yesterday, she goes, guess what? Jake's graduating in May. Like, we didn't even think about it. So now it's like, we had to make reservations where he's graduating from. We had to do all this stuff. And I was just like, holy crap. And she goes, that means we're probably not going to be empty nesters. Like, I don't see Jake coming back from school and getting an apartment.
You don't?
No.
I feel like when you leave for home, like from home, because even though he's only a couple hours away, he's mostly on campus, right? I feel like once you come home, you're like itching to get out of your parents' house again.
Do you have money to do that?
Yeah, I think that's a big part of it. Unless you get a job.
I'm not going to pay his rent to live somewhere else.
No, I lived with my parents when I got out of college, but I wanted to get the heck out of there as soon as possible.
Oh, I'm not saying he doesn't want to get out of there, but I'm saying
funds.
I'm not paying for him to get out of there. He can stay at my house as long as he wants. Stay till he's 30. I don't care. He could be like Brendan and whoever from Step Brothers. He can live in my house. Live in my house.
So many more activities.
And then Dutch. So Dutch has, he applied to a couple schools, and he got accepted to ASU and got a scholarship.
Awesome.
He got accepted to University of Arizona, got a scholarship.
Also awesome.
He got accepted to Ole Miss, Mississippi, and then yesterday got a scholarship. So it's like kind of crazy. Like, where are you going to go?
Where does he want to go?
I think he also is waiting to hear back from Miami, Florida.
Dutch in Miami. That'd be.
I know. He wants to go visit there, but he hasn't heard back from them yet. I don't know when he also applied to USC. But now, like, if I'm paying for it, it's going to be local.
Yeah, of course.
Very local.
Right, depending on how much the scholarship's going to cover, right?
Right,
yeah.
Right. Like, why would I pay a bunch of money? You didn't get a scholarship to USC? Then you're not going to USC. I'm not going to pay. Money don't go on trees, yo.
Yeah, I know. And so my daughter, who lives in New York now, she's going to school in New York, is constantly complaining to me how expensive things are. And I'm like, you could have gone to school right here, full ride scholarship, and you could live at home and eat for free.
She had a full ride scholarship here?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But she chose to go to New York City. So when she's like, groceries are $60 a week, I'm like, well, you gotta have to pay for that somehow.
We follow the full ride.
Yeah.
So last night, I was telling you guys yesterday about our Christmas cards, how we've been kind of like trying to work on it, and then I got too critical and my wife stopped working on it. Last night, she got next to me on the couch. She goes, I want your final opinion before I hit send. And I looked at this Christmas card she was making on her computer. And there were so many little things that bothered me, and I was trying to, I was just going to be like, okay, go ahead and send it, right? And then I thought, what if there's a typo? Or what if... So I go, hold on. And I made a couple of anal retentive adjustments, and I could hear her breathe hard, but she finally... I think she hit send. So
changing on the picture, the background, or the words on the page?
The words. Like, at one point, it was like, she was like, hope you have a great 2025. I'm like, why would we say that? Like, you say Happy New Year.
Like, trying to be different.
It was just lots of words. And then it was like at the bottom, it said, in the front of the card, it said Happy Holidays. And it was too close to like Dutch's foot where he had on and I was like, I go, move it more to the left. She goes, well, it's not centered. I go, it's too close to his foot. It looks weird. Because
if you got that card in the mail, you would think the same thing, right? You would tear it apart too. It'd be like, why does it say that so close to his foot? If you got that from somebody else.
Me, I would.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I would. But also lately, we've been getting we had this little basket where she puts all the Christmas cards people send us, right? And then when you got downtime, you kind of go through it. I have yet to go through it, so I probably wouldn't. Most of the times you go through Christmas cards, I'm like, who are these people? Who are these people? Rachel, good morning. You're on the air.
Hi, me? Rachel?
Yeah, Rachel.
Hi. I just wanted to say I've got a 20-year-old and a 24-year-old living at home. They both go to ASU. And it's because it's so dang expensive. So I applaud you for letting your kid move back because it's really tough out there for these kids.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. I would want my kid to never leave. I'd like him to get a good job, be as successful as Jeff Bezos, but stay in his room.
Well, it's clear that you love your kids, and that's why I let my kids live at my house too.
Right.
But, I do realize at one point they do have to move out, but I just don't want them to, fall on their face before they even get started.
Right. You're awesome, Rachel. Thanks for listening.
Thanks. Have a great day.
You too. Kyle, where are you with Christmas cards?
I'm done.
What?
Yeah.
You mean you mailed them?
I got them. I addressed them. I put stamps on them, and I put them in the mail yesterday. It was like record speed for me because usually when I get the box of cards, it sits in my house for at least a week before I take any action. But I feel like the pressure of the fact that Christmas is 14 days away, you guys. It's literally in 2 weeks.
That doesn't make any sense.
Is that too soon or too far away?
No, that's like so soon.
Oh.
And for me to like sit on my Christmas cards, they're never like people aren't going to get them before Christmas if I didn't get them out.
If they get them in January, like, what is this?
Right.
Tear it
you
all
would
up.
do that.
No, I wouldn't.
I'm just
Oh, really? You couldn't get your Christmas cards out for Christmas?
I would say that.
Why would
That's
you even
what
say
I'm
Merry
saying, yeah.
Christmas on them at this point?
Well, John Jay says Happy New Year, so that's good. You're good either way.
Yeah, right. It said what the front of ours says Happy Holidays, and the back should say Happy New Year.
Yeah,
I don't
covers it
remember after the heavy breathing and the sigh, I went to sleep. So I can't wait to get Kyle's Christmas card, assuming I'm on the list.
Well, that's the problem. Is I didn't order. I feel like I always have Christmas cards left over. So this year I didn't order as many as I usually do. And then I realized I had way more people that needed cards. And so it felt like Rich, you just recently had a wedding. It felt like a wedding where you had to like pair people down.
Yeah.
Like who gets a Christmas card? I got to cross people off because I don't have enough to send out.
How many did you get printed?
75.
Okay,
Oh my
okay.
gosh.
Blake says to me last night, she goes, okay, so I'm going to print up 100. I go, we know 100 people?
I usually get like 125.
Oh my goodness.
like,
That's so many
my
people.
God.
How do you know everyone's addresses?
Just have them
save
saved.
'em.
Yeah.
What?
That's an adult thing, Peyton. You'll learn about it.
Like,
not there
and
yet.
once you get everyone's addresses for your wedding, when you and Kadeem get married,
Ah,
you'll
you
just
gotta-
have
you
everyone's
just have it.
addresses. Like, this is just a thing
Just
after
a
that.
level
Yeah.
of adulthood I have not reached yet.
Yeah,
That's
so I'm
wild.
like,
Okay.
some people aren't getting them.
You're
this
like-
year. Hope they don't notice.
These people know what my family looks like. They will not get a card this year. That's your plan?
You just do
I don't
this.
know how I
You
just
walk up
cross
like to like
people
me, Rich, and Peyton, and just be like, "Hey, look at this real quick," and then pose and go, and then go, "There, that's my Christmas card. Smile."
Merry Christmas.
What's coming to 3 things you need to know, Kyle?